Hi, my name is Eden Hoedmacher. I'm the Community Manager for the Open edX project under the Center for Reimagining Learning. And I have the distinct honor to present to you Adrian Devezin of Empowr.org. They were featured during our keynote presentation today, the State of Open edX. Adrian, it's a pleasure to have you here and to have your organization featured. Can you tell us a little bit about Empowr and what your organization is all about?
Yeah, well, it's a pleasure to be here. And so Empowr is a nonprofit. We create the school to career pipeline for high school students of color by teaching them software development as a multi-year program. And then once they graduate, we work with our partners to help them get jobs.
And what is the age range of students that you work with?
So they come in around 9th grade. And so it's typically around 14, and then they stay with us their whole high school career. So until they turn 18 and are ready to either go to college or start their career.
And what kinds of coding courses do you teach to the students?
Yeah, right now we teach Swift, so we're teaching them how to make iPhone apps, which is really cool. But the first thing they always ask me is like, are we gonna learn how to make a game? So thankfully this year Sony came on, and now we're gonna be able to teach mobile game development using Unity starting in August. So I'll finally be able to tell them yes.
Very exciting, very exciting. What about other programming languages? Do you have anything else in the pipeline, Python or some of the more traditional
Yes.
backend programs?
So we are planning a Python course as well. And one of the things I really want to start teaching is a front-end web development and back-end using Java, Kotlin, and other primary languages like that.
Very exciting. And you mentioned that you try to have corporate relationships in order to get the students career jobs post-graduation. What types of partnerships do you have with corporations?
Yeah, so we have SecureWorks, a subsidiary of Dell. They came on as our first hiring partner. And then we're also, one of our biggest donors is True Ventures, BlackRock, Slack, GitHub gave a donation, and so and Sony is one of our newest ones to help us really scale up our program and impact more children. So it's pretty exciting to see who we'll be able to impact going forward with, now that we have more funding.
And you mentioned corporate internships. What generally is the length of the internship? I understand that they're high school students, so they probably have limited time during the summer, but what are generally the timeframes, and what are they able to accomplish during those timeframes?
Yeah, so the internships throughout the summer, the students really try and maximize on the number of hours they can work. Since they're above 16, they can get in as many hours as the organization will let them during the summer. And during the school year, they typically dial it back to around 20 hours a week, but it's really impactful for them. As I was saying, that the average person in our community that we work in South Atlanta, the average household there makes $10 an hour. Whereas a software development intern, they earn $20 to $25 an hour. And so you're effectively tripling the income of this, this family from a low income community of color by giving them that internship. So it's one of the most impactful things you can do to just end that generational poverty right there.
Yeah, I think it's very exciting that you're working on sort of closing socioeconomic gaps by providing these opportunities. I understand that you also built an Open edX extension to make the learning more interactive. Can you tell us a little bit about the extension that you built?
Yeah, so it's an extension named Coppin after a teacher in the early 1900s who really thought she could educate the Black community more. And so in honor of her, we named it Coppin. And what it does is it allows a teacher to create a programming assignment in under 3 minutes that they can then have displayed on Open edX, where students can solve this challenges and get, have actual experience running code. And the cool thing about edX is it doesn't matter what device you have. So the kids are able to learn code without needing an expensive laptop, or they can even do it right from their phone.
And what kinds of prerequisites are you looking for in students? Do they have to have strong STEM skills, or how do you decide when to enroll a student into your program?
Honestly, we try and accept as many people as we can. There's no prerequisites because the fact is, everybody starts somewhere. And so we make sure the student has everything they need. We hook them up with a MacBook, we hook them up with an internet grant. For our low income students, we give them a meal plan and we give them clothes as well. So they have everything they need to succeed. And all we're looking for is students who are motivated. Are they going to stay in the program, do the work? And if so, that's all you need.
That's very exciting. So how can the community help you? How can people help you allow Empowr to grow even bigger? And what kinds of support are you looking for?
First and foremost, what we're looking for this year is more internships for our students. As I said, it's one of the most impactful things you can do for the students from these communities. So more internships. Donations are always a help. Financial is always great, but also in-kind donations. Lots of tech companies and things have laptops that they refresh so every X years. Donating those old laptops to our students helps us reduce our costs for the program. And lastly, volunteers. We really look for specialized volunteers who can help scale up this Coppin platform, because it's not just for us. We made sure it was open source so anybody could use it to create programming and computer science courses on Open edX.
Very exciting. Thank you, Adrian. And where can people find you? Where can they get in touch with you?
Of course, on our website at empowrco.org, so empowrco.org. And that's where you'll find all our latest information, links to our GitHub, so you can check out our code and our social media there as well.
Great. Thank you very much, Adrian.
Thank you.